Hi, this is me at Get Real. This is take 2 of my Monday check-in video. Yesterday's Sunday video that I posted is something about dateless dates, and I should have said dateless dating because I've almost twice was like in the process of getting dressed, getting out to meet some guy, and it didn't ever happen. And it wasn't me, it was the guy. And one guy was like, got really sleazy really fast, right before I was going to tell him where I wanted to meet up at. And I haven't heard from him. Like, he didn't try to say, like, if it was me and I was being sleazy, I would be like, okay, let's restart this. Let's slow it down a minute. Like, because, like, for guys, do they just want to be like, I don't care, I just want to have sex with somebody. I don't care if they smell funny or I don't like them or they pick their teeth all the time and make funny noises. Like, it's like they just like see this target and I'm like, alright, like they could think my picture looks nice and my face and body could be like, ooh god, like get away from me. I went through my other video and I'm gonna redo it. I was doing my eBay shipping, so I have the package here, whatever, it's over there, and I went through and needed to retake the video, and so I'm really mad because I spent obviously a long time because it's chatty. I'm getting ready. I'm trying to make this phone call, and it's not letting me make the phone call. So I don't know what to do. I want to cry because I was saying that I needed to continue to snip the ties that bind me to abusers from my past. So I brought up every aspect, every facet of family, work, old church, people, neighbors, narcissists, sociopaths, psychopaths, sexual assaulters, pedophiles, all these people having been touched inappropriately as a baby and as a child, and all that stuff is making me feel like that I want to listen to humans when they say, don't go out with that guy, don't be kissing on people, don't be doing blah blah blah, fill in the blanks. But I've never even had a chance since marriage to even like one time I was with somebody that I was giving rides to. Like there hasn't ever been hold on, I don't understand this. I just signed my name. So I have a guy that's looking for something. Their profile said non-monogamy, and so after chatting for a few days, a day, and then texting a little bit, I had to ask about non-monogamy because I wanted to know when people say open to it, but say they're willing for certain types of relationships, you don't know if it's like the woman that's like, oh, I don't want to be in a relationship, like, and they'll be like, oh, I'm open to then doing what you want. So I haven't actually met with somebody, and the reason I didn't pass this one up is because I had a message weeks ago was sent that I didn't see until a couple days ago, or maybe yesterday, I don't know, Sunday. And so there's been some chat and some sensual speak, and I'm like, this is not why I signed up for this account. But other people were being sleazy and sneaky and perverty, and this person was just being honest about what they're looking for, and it's not what I'm looking for. So I'm still searching Today is the 22nd. This is a release from my office. So I'm like, I deserve more than this. I deserve some respect. I should be able to find someone who's looking for the same things I am. But then I went off on the 2016 breaking free from narcissistic abuse and having some fellows, or having my higher power say to be like the Venus and the mythological Venus and just be fluid with your friendships and just be open to be guided. So as a Christian, this sounds really effed up, dude. Going in real time through prayer and meditation, being confident in who I am as a person and moving forward. Does that make sense? Like, it's real time. It's not man's judgment and man's do what I say when your higher power is telling you to do the opposite. You gotta, for me, and I raised the fact that I know, like, there's atheists and spiritual people that are feeling spiritual connection within and with nature. And for me, it's feeling, because of Epiphany and my belief, feeling the Holy Spirit, Godfather, and the Holy Spirit. And I feel like my atheist friends who use nature as their Zen is totally, like, these are the people I let my kids hang out with. These are the people I studied with. These are the people I love and I miss because they moved out of state. These people are right. This is their path. And I might, if I believe in heaven, I might see them there more than any person that said that they believe in the Trinity like I do. And I believe that I'm right because that's the path that I've been led to take. I could be wrong, but it's my opinion. As a Christian and a Bible reader, I believe that their path is their path and their journey. And who knows what their heart is communicating with during times of meditation could be the same spiritual entity that I'm communicating with. How do I know? Because that's their body and their spirit and their mind. And my body is in control of what I need to connect with. So right now, I'm full of fear. I'm full of doubt. I feel guilt and shame for even contemplating. Like, people at my old church, they don't even go out with a guy. So I'm realizing that I am blocking and getting rid of all the men that I like the most. I blocked them. I didn't block them, but I unfriended them or unliked them. And now I have no way to get a hold of them. Do you see what I'm saying? I can't believe I did this. Sometimes it was something in my heart. But I am learning more about who I am as a person, the soul searching. I'm learning. People are asking me what I like, what I want, what I'm interested in trying, doing. I personally see these dudes. Hold on, I'm trying to log off this account. I personally see these dudes talking about doing these adventures and going hiking and doing this and doing that. And I'm like, can I do that with you? And to see, I've been looking for somebody to do stuff like that with. And so, I haven't even been able to meet I was at late night one night, I was like, let's meet at a grocery store and just figure it out. My messages and my interests have been completely declining this fourth and fifth week. I need a big envelope for this. I feel like I could fold it, but I'm like, so what I have to focus on is making sure that I get balanced. And I got really excited with this online dating experiment. And what I have to do is get really focused and get back to my work and my businesses and my taxes, and just if my higher power says go for it, or oh, you should marry this guy, and I was like, well, we actually silently canceled our date. Like I hear these things in my mind, and I'm like, God, like, am I like totally going like something that I felt that the church would say was morally wrong, and I feel my higher power saying, go for it, do it. And the only thing that I'm going for and doing, the only thing I'm planning is to meet up somewhere with somebody. Just to meet up, get to know each other, laugh, or cry, or run away screaming, call the police, whatever it takes. But I'm never out to the point of meeting someone on online dating. So I feel kind of like a loser. I feel like I'm turning into desperation, where these people are taking advantage of me because I'm so desperate and so alone. People keep like, why are you so alone? Like, there must be something wrong with you. The thing is, I've been raising my kids. The thing is, I've been doing grad school and working all these jobs and doing all of this, like, what is the word, like graduates. And my phone's frozen. Why is my phone frozen? Can't do anything. Phone on my computer. So I'm soul searching. I'm not wanting to just be friends with benefits. I'm not wanting to participate in casual sex. And like, my mind is like, God help. Like, I need to nip this in the bud. Um, but I don't have a fortune. I don't have a fortune teller, like a crystal ball, and I'm not knowing. Like, I don't know. This is sad. This morning or last night, I thought, should I just cancel all the accounts? I didn't say cancel the accounts, but just, it's like, when you're single and nobody likes you and nobody's trying to get in your pants and no one's trying to date you. So I really liked this one guy, and then he spoke up after saying he's single, that he has a girlfriend, and this person comes and goes and disappears off the site, so I don't even know if they already decided to, like, unlike me. Um, I just want to cry and tell God, like, I'm just gonna do my old plan and go join a convent, or go become some kind of monk, and just sit there celibate, remain celibate for another, rest of my life, another few decades. Like, I don't think that that's what God's plan is for me. So, like, cutting the ties that bind me, going out and being a part of community and doing that whole Venus, like, stuff. But thing is, nothing is happening. This is all talk. Like, I've got so many messages, so many texts, so many phone calls, so many messages online, and nothing has even turned into meeting with these people. So I'm frustrated. I don't want to keep lowering my standards or changing my morals in order to please someone or to deal with desperation. But I'm also that person that's like, hey, dude, like, you need to go through the door that opens and stop slamming. If God opens it, stop slamming it, locking it, breaking off the key, and throwing it in the sewer drain. That's what I've been doing. So you know, if God is opening certain doors and I'm doing that, then God is going to be like, no, I'm not going to open any more doors. And if doors open that weren't supposed to be, then I need to, like, ask for the wisdom to then, it's like I'm doing it backwards. Like, don't go through that one. It's an illusion. It's a trap. This one is legit. Um, so, I feel very blank. I feel like I can't, like I don't have morals. Everything's case by case. Like, I might tell one guy I would do something, and then this other guy, I would be like, no way. And I'm like, why did I treat them differently? Is it because of the honesty up front? Is it because of, like, how they, like, make me feel? Like, this one person is younger than me, and they kind of act like a dom, and I'm falling into the submissive. Because researching doms, I was gonna, like, meet up and be with a dom, and I didn't know what it meant. And then I looked up, my friend's like, don't do it. But I was about to be like, oh. And then I'm like, what did my higher power want me to do? Because if that would be a stepping stone to what I'm seeking, then that would be a God-inspired meetup. It would be God-inspired. It wouldn't be, and if I am a submissive type, keeping my boundaries and not being abused, if I'm a submissive type, then maybe that's what's compatible with me. You know what I mean? Especially researching it and having them treating you with respect and care and love. Like, this one guy that I was going to meet up with was, like, so respectful. He was so thoughtful. Like, he thought through his responses and his questions, and he did a lot to make me feel good about myself. And I felt that was probably one of the best conversations I've had with him before I kicked him to the curb. And then I think what the world say, oh, you're a professional, oh, you went to school, you survived abuse, you shouldn't subject yourself to submission, but it's a different thing. It's like workplace sex and intimacy versus workplace sexual assault and harassment. People try to merge those and say, oh, this person fell in love with this person and they had sex on their lunch break, they're going to get fired, versus this person came and raped someone or came and fell up her skirt or something, or if a man did grab him somewhere, he or she shouldn't. People merge those, but it's like two separate things. Abuse and relationships that work because you're compatible, like a puzzle piece with somebody, there's two different things. And so I think a lot of times, especially since I left my ex, a lot of times the women have told me these things, and I listened to them, and it went way against whether it was for diet, it went way against what my body or my God told me to do. And then I had to slap myself and get back on track to this, even if it sounds morally correct to do what they say, even if it sounds linear and wise. People are linear thinkers. I gotta eat something, guys. All of this thought and soul searching, I am a raw foodist, it has gotten my senses really sensitive. It's like I have a heightened sense of awareness that's risen since Thursday at work. I had a huge heightened sense of awareness, and I was, like, super itchy. I wasn't eating, and I was, like, I was hyper aware, like that noise, like everything was ultra. And I feel that I didn't do 100% raw in the past because I couldn't handle this type. So I'm gonna pray and meditate. It's almost like I want a TP and a fire in the TP and a fire outside the TP, and just put on my music and dance under this under the moonlight until dawn, and then just lay down in my sleeping bag and just have a fire with a hole at the top where I can see the last stars while the sun starts to rise. And I want somebody. I want a loving, sensually touching man with me. Like, while I just, I felt free, I think, on Wednesday night or Thursday. I did this little twirl and I was like, I felt free. And I might have been because I was excited because I thought I was going on my first date and it didn't work out, but I felt my heart like chipped off some of the hardness of fear of other people hurting me, because that's how I've been treated. And when I left my ex, I never was in a relationship, so I don't know what a guy is going to do for me. Like what being even in a friendship, I don't know what it's going to do for me. I don't know how it's going to work with other facets of who I am as a person.